Now, ladies, tell me if you're a mother out there and if you've been pregnant with twins or just single pregnancy, did your areolas get extra big and dark? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Miss Gemini Talks. If you're new here, I appreciate you clicking on this video. And if you've been here before, you know I love you guys. Appreciate your support always. Welcome back, guys, okay? Now, y'all, today is just a raw video. I'm going to be talking to you guys about how my pregnancy has been going, my pregnancy symptoms, things you might not know if you're pregnant with twins and you might not know. I'm going to give you some of the symptoms I had. And, you know, you never know. It could be you too. And yeah, guys, I just want to tell you about the ups and downs of it because I know pregnancy is a beautiful thing. And honestly, I am beyond thankful for this experience. But a lot of people don't like to talk about the bad parts of it, you know, because it is a lot that goes with being pregnant and it's not always easy. So I want to give a shout out to all mothers out there, whether you had an easy pregnancy to the people that had the hardest ones. You know, us women, we are the best, okay? Our bodies can do so many amazing things, and you risk your life every day when it comes to pregnancy. So I just want to give a shout out to all the women out here, okay? We the shit. Shout out to the guys too, but you know what I'm saying. But I still have my band on from the doctor's office, y'all. I gotta take it off. I always keep it on for some reason, like it's a bracelet or something. But anyway, so I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my pregnancy and how it's been and how it's looking so far, okay? So right now I'm 18 weeks, okay? I'll be 19 weeks in a couple of days, which I'm excited about. And, okay, first trimester, the signs and symptoms of twins, y'all. Now, before I knew I was pregnant, obviously I felt sick. I was very nauseous, all right? Like, very nauseous. And also, I slept a whole lot. And that was during the 6 weeks, okay? When I was 6 weeks, this before I knew I was pregnant, I was just sleeping so much, okay? Like, I didn't understand. I'm like, babe, I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. And I could sleep for almost the whole day. And even he was getting a little worried, like, babe, you got to wake up now. You know what's going on? And I'm like feeling nauseous, but I didn't never throw up. It was just that queasy feeling. And, you know, I was just like, because usually when I get my period, I get nauseous too sometimes. It's weird. I always get some type of pregnancy symptoms when I get my period. So it was something that it was alarming, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, this usually happens, so it's fine, you know? And the whole time, I'm just like, I don't feel right. I started feeling bloated, okay? My stomach felt like it was really big. And I usually get that too when I'm on my period. But this time, it was different, okay? So I was just like, next thing you know, I was feeling overheated. Like when me and babe would go to the grocery store and I'm in the car, I'm like, babe, I'm so hot. What is going on? And you know, when you have to wear a mask, I felt extra overheated with the mask on. I was just like, you know, and this was 6 weeks in. I was feeling nauseous before then too. But it got worse during my 6 week period. And when I tell you, it wasn't just morning sickness. It's been everyday sickness, guys, like extra sick. So if you feel those, you know, symptoms in the beginning and it's early on and you feeling extra sick, you could be pregnant with twins, okay? That was one of my biggest symptoms, is that it wasn't just regular sickness. It was extra sick, okay? So when I finally found out I was pregnant, you know, I got the news and I was in shock when I found out it was twins. But it made sense, okay? Now, my hardest weeks, I'm not going to lie, was week 8 down to 12. Throwing up every day, okay? Extra exhausted. Extra exhausted, okay? Now, the weird part about that was I was throwing up, but I still can eat. Like, nothing would stop me from eating, okay? I'm telling you, I have an appetite. I eat a lot. So even though I was nauseous and I didn't feel like eating certain foods, and if I thought about certain foods, I felt sick, I still would force myself to eat because I didn't want to lose more weight. Because I started losing weight, y'all, because I was throwing up every day. It was TMI. I'm just, I'm being real and blunt with y'all, but I was feeling sick every day, and I had not one day of not throwing up, okay? It was every day. So I said, you know what? I have to force myself to eat. I have 2 babies in me, and doctors do say that, even when you don't eat in your first trimester, the babies are fine. They're taking things from your bones. They're taking nutrients from your body. It's you that's suffering, And you don't want to be feeling sick. You don't want to feel more fatigued than you have to when you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not eating properly, And I know it's hard because not every woman is able to eat when they're pregnant because they're feeling sick, So for me, I just made a way. I don't know how I did it, but I did it, okay? Now, some of the funny things that happened during pregnancy, y'all, this might be TMI, all right? Outside of being sick all the time and extra exhausted, the boob changes, okay? Now, my boobs, now, ladies, tell me, if you're a mother out there, and if you've been pregnant with twins or just single pregnancy, did your areolas get extra big and dark? When I tell y'all, I gotta show y'all what my areolas look like. Hold on, let me show y'all. Hold on. Okay, so my babe made jokes, okay? He always making jokes, but this is how they look now. Y'all, they're so big and black. And, TMI. But the nipples are hard all the time, y'all. When I tell y'all, it's just so weird. It's like the body changes is crazy to me. But, I know it's getting prepared for, the babies and all that. And I do want to breastfeed. So that's something I'm looking forward to. And I'm praying that is something that's going to be not too hard, because I'm hearing different stories of how sometimes the baby's latching on can be hard, or maybe they don't, or you might not produce enough milk. So that can be hard. So I'm going to pray so hard that everything is okay with that, because I always wanted to breastfeed. Another thing that is weird to me was my belly button, okay? Now, I'm a weirdo. All right, please don't judge me, y'all, but I am really a weirdo, okay? Now, one day, right, I'm on the couch laying down comfortable. I was on my way to the bathroom. My babe was like, you know what, you know you got an outie right now. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, your belly button is an outie. When I tell y'all, I was creeped out because my belly button is not an innie, but it's like always been small, And when I felt it, I got creeped out. I'm like, ah! Call me weird, y'all, but it was so creepy because it was just poking out, and ugh. I was so creeped out, y'all. So I'm like, oh my god, my boyfriend laughing at me, and then I'm like touching it, and every time, when you talk or scream or something, it starts feeling bigger, like a hernia. So I'm like, babe, it gets bigger every time I yell. So I was like, ah! Y'all, when I tell y'all, I am a weirdo, okay? Please don't judge me. The littlest things is weird to me, but now I love my outie. I enjoy it. I play with it. But at first, because it was so new to me and it just felt so weird, I was like, oh my god, So it was funny. It was actually very funny. I recorded that. Y'all would have been like, something's wrong with this girl. But that's one weird symptom or experience that you have with body changes outside of the boobs, okay? But now that I'm in my second trimester, okay, I got blood work done recently, and it was pretty low, okay, my thyroid labs. So they gave me another one, the T4 and the T3 labs, which, is a part of the thyroids, and those came back more average and normal. So now I have to wait and get retested and on my 20th week, and then hopefully the numbers will go up, because she said usually in the first trimester, sometimes your numbers go lower because you have twins and body changes and all that. But if it doesn't go up, then she will prescribe me something. So, but she's hoping that that's not the case, because you don't want to have to take anything while you're pregnant, So y'all pray that everything goes well with that blood work, because I've been so nervous. Every little thing makes me nervous when it comes to this, because after, my experience with being sick with cancer and stuff, and not knowing that would ever be the case, any little thing when it comes to tests, I just get so nervous. But so far so good. Everything's been coming out good. The babies are growing, they're healthy so far, which is the biggest blessing I can ask for. My pain that I was feeling, it's not, and it wasn't like cramp pain that I was feeling, y'all. It was more like a soreness down in my pelvic bone area. They, you know, the doctor said that a lot of women get it, especially when you smaller petite women with twins, and the babies have a lot of pressure building because it's 2 kids and it's my first pregnancy. So she said my body's not used to it, so that's why I've been feeling a lot of pressure. But thank God I have been doing better with that, because before I wasn't even able to walk. Okay, so y'all, it's been a lot. Okay, but when I tell you, the best experience for me so far being pregnant is when my fiance talks to the babies, you know, talks to my stomach, and the ultrasounds, when I get to see their heartbeats. Like, I'm about to get a little emotional because, you know, it's like I see a lot of stories, because, you know, since I'm pregnant now, I look up everything when it comes to pregnancy, different people's stories. I look up, you know, baby videos and all of that, and not everybody have a success story at the end. And I just pray that God continue to bless my journey and any other woman that's pregnant journey, you know. And I just be so thankful every time I see my babies, and knowing that they're doing better. That makes this experience well worth it, you know. So it has been a hard pregnancy, y'all. It's not easy at all being pregnant with twins. I don't know how it feels to be pregnant with one baby. I'm sure it probably is a little easier. I hear stories, but shout out to all mothers out there, y'all, because we go through a lot. It ain't easy. But when I tell you, just to experience little movements in this belly, and just to experience the ultrasound and seeing, you know, my babe talk to them, even though they can't hear yet. They can sense sunlight now, so that's pretty cool. And I put like my iPhone light to my belly just to see if I could feel anything inside, and I did feel a little something in there, you know. Of course, it's too early to feel like real kicks and movements, but it's beautiful, y'all. And I'm just so blessed, because when I tell you, this experience is not easy, but it's so meaningful, because I didn't think I'd be able to have children, y'all. So that's why every day I'm thankful to God. You know, after cancer, I promise you, that was something that me and my fiance was like, you know what, if we can't have children, we're going to adopt. We was just always talking about that because of those circumstances. So just knowing that we was able to have twins, not just one, but 2 at one time, is the biggest blessing I can ask for. It's going to be a lot of work, y'all. It's going to be a lot of work, but it's well worth it, y'all. So I'm beyond thankful. And I want to give a shout out to all you guys. Some people been hitting me up on Instagram, checking in on me. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate that so much. I'm sorry I haven't been posting, but you know, being pregnant, like I said, I've been tired. I don't be feeling like picking up a camera. I just want to relax. So now that I'm starting to feel a little better, it's time for me to record, and so you guys can share this experience with me, because I appreciate my YouTube subscribers and the people that's on here that show me love. I value all of you guys. And I had people hit me up about the registry. Now, you know, I didn't even want to post a registry on here because, you know, but a lot of people been asking about it, which is so sweet. So whoever wants to give something or contribute to something, that's a beautiful thing, and I appreciate it. And I'm not going to, you know, keep you for wanting to do something nice. So I'm going to post it in my description really soon, so that you guys, if you want to give, you can. So you guys that have my registry, if you want to send something, I appreciate you guys so much for that. So that's it for this video, y'all. I'll be back with more updates as they come. So make sure you subscribe and press that bell. Follow me on Instagram too, guys. I always try to make sure I respond back to my DMs, because if I don't be on YouTube, I usually be on Instagram. So if you want to check in, or if you want to talk, or if you have any questions, leave a comment down below, or make sure you DM me on Instagram, and I'm all there for you guys, okay? Any questions that you have about pregnancy or twin pregnancies, if you're going through something, if somebody you know going through it, and you just need some advice, or just someone that you can talk to, make sure you DM me and follow your girl, all right? But that's it for this video, y'all. I just wanted to be transparent with you guys. I'm just being real and raw, okay? And this is actually therapeutic for me, you know, talking to you guys, and, you know, just opening up to you and sharing my story and my journey with you guys is just awesome. So I am very, very thankful. So, yeah. That's it for this video. Stay tuned for the next one. Make sure you subscribe, press that bell, and I'll be back really, really soon with an update.